And welcome to another edition of Mission Workshop Reviews. I buy all the gear so you don't have to. And today, boy, did I ever buy all the gear. This is going to be a little longer than most of my videos because I'm going to do a full review of the Mission Workshop Field Pack, also known as the Arkiv system. I'm going to go over the bags, both the 20 liter and the 40 liter, and every single archive attachment. Archive. I think it's actually pronounced archive. I think I heard that once on one of Mission Workshop's videos. Anyway, so let's dig right into it. So what we have right here is a complete Mission Workshop Arkiv system with every single attachment possible. I'm going to put it on real quick just so you can kind of see what we're working with here. Size-wise, it is not a small bag, even the 20 liter. Now, it may not look very big, and in fact it doesn't, but it's important to note the actual bag is empty, and I think everything except the orange pouch, the tool pouch, is empty. I emptied out everything for this review. Here it is from the back, and then here's another side view. So, I guess it's not as big as I thought, but honestly, the minute you put something in the regular field pack, it's gonna pop out. Let's actually adjust the camera here. And for any of my regular followers, the lighting should be a lot better today. I added some lighting. So, alright, my face isn't really going to be in this one because all the attention is going to go to the bag. So, first I want to talk about the bag that I chose. This is actually one of my personal bags that I use a lot. Sometimes I'll pick up bags off of eBay at a good price just so I can review them for you and then I resell them. But this R6 is one of my personal ones. I actually bought this new from Mission Workshop. And this just isn't any R6. This is the VX21 R6. It's discontinued. They didn't make many runs of this. They were almost always sold out on their website. I just kind of waited around for them to restock, and I got one of their last restocks. But even I wasn't able to get, for example, I wanted all black, but they didn't have it, so I went with some other colors, which it is what it is. But the reason I really like the VX21 is I really like the diamond ripstop pattern that you have here. And then that's not just for looks, although it does look really cool. It really gives the bag and all of the accessories extra stability. They can kind of stand on their own. I'll show you what I mean. If you look back at my review of the Mission Workshop Sanction, it just came in regular Cordura and it didn't have the ripstop. When I lift up the gusset, it would kind of like flop over. The VX21 or any other bags that come in VX, like the R8, they're just so much firmer. Like, it just stays. Look at that. I don't know, so it's great. So the bag just has more, I don't know the word, stability, for lack of a better word. Another thing that I didn't even know, and it just made me like the black R6 even more, was the black R6 VX21, not the Cordura, but this special edition. They gave it the white interior, which was great, which usually that's only on their higher end models, which yes are VX, like the VX Sanction Fitzroy or something like that, but you know, the interesting thing is the other colors, and we'll get to that in a minute, but this is also the VX series, as is this. They came in 3 colors, black, camo, not black camo, regular camo, and orange. They're gray on the inside, and actually I saw an older bag, VX21 black, that was gray on the inside. So sometimes Mission Workshop just does random things. They don't even advertise it. And if you get like a cool upgrade, good for you. If not, oh well. I don't know. It is what it is. So, oh, another thing I kind of wanted to talk about. I was gonna do a separate review of this, but I'll do it here too. You know, I do have the Cobra buckle on that. Let me tell you, it's $65. It is completely, totally, and utterly unnecessary. It adds zero functionality, but it's really cool. It's super light, and it's, you know, it says it's really strong. It can hold up to, 9 kilonewtons, I think, or I don't know. I just got it because it was cool, and I ended up getting it for free. But if you have $65 and you know, money isn't that tight, and you want to upgrade your pack, I just think it looks super cool on the bags. But you know, it's kind of overkill. I don't really think it can. Maybe this buckle can hold 6 kilonewtons or whatever the hell KN stands for. But this plastic buckle that it's attached to sure can't. So I don't know what the point is. Anyway, gotta talk about that real quick. So, all right, we're gonna go piece by piece. I'm gonna take this baby apart, and we're gonna go over each of the pieces. So, first thing for anyone who doesn't have the field pack, was thinking about it, this complete full setup, I think it's like $800 new. One of the fun things is on eBay, if you're patient and you don't mind mismatching colors, you can pick up these pieces probably at a 50% discount or more. Sometimes people sell nearly complete sets at a deep discount. So if you're really into the field pack, and you don't have, you know, $800 and $900 to drop, and you don't really care that everything is uniform, and you're patient, go eBay. You can get some decent deals. Okay, so another thing is this Arkiv system. It's not the easiest. It's not hard, but it's certainly not easy. Like in their videos, they definitely do some editing and they make it look like it just effortlessly slides on and slides off. It doesn't. It's not impossible, but so let me take off the tool pouch first. Well, actually, let's first thing first. I have a cell utility pouch. I'm a tool pouch. Total overkill. I got it because. Well, actually, I got this for free with the Cobra buckle. So anyway, I put it at the end of my tool pouch. Very basic, standard pouch, just for demonstration. This perfectly fits an iPhone. Whoops, turn Siri on. Perfectly fits an iPhone 6. So. There you have it. Could also fit some other things in there. Whatever. Quick access stuff. I think it's like, these things are like $25. I don't know, I got a bunch of them. Got them. Okay, so first one. Tool pouch. And let's talk about the first problem I have with this. Not this particular accessory, but the system. So when I slid it off of the Folio, this is the Folio, you have to undo these two guys, and Carryology actually mentioned this. So it's like a little pulley and levy system, which is fine. I mean, it's a great classic design going back to ancient Egypt. But the lever and pulley system is really for leveraging weight. There's no weight leverage for this. It's just like a way to fasten it. And it's a little cumbersome and time consuming. I'm not saying I have a better way, but I think the geniuses at Mission Workshop can think of something just a little better. I don't know, like a little tab or like I don't know, just a little stopper at the top that is kind of attached. I don't know. Anyway, so tool pouch. So this is an interesting little accessory based on the sellout rate on Mission Workshop. I think this is probably one of their least popular accessories because it's usually never sold out, except of course the black one for the VX21 because that bag was super popular and always sold out. So first I want to say something cool. I actually was using this these bagged for a while before I realized this. But, so in addition to having a Velcro flap, which is good and isn't good if you're in an office or a school environment, the Velcro is super loud. I don't know. Anyway, but it also has a zip, and something's really cool. Like, if you like pack this to the brim and you're not able to like fold it over, you zip it up, and then that just folds back on itself, so it's not flopping around, and then you just have like a bigger pouch. So this thing actually can cram a ton of stuff for its size. I actually just have a couple things in here. Deal with that later. We can take a look in here. And like I was saying, this is gray on the inside. All the black pieces are that really nice white VX lining. So anyway, now on Mission Workshop's website, they also say that this doubles as a like a hip bag. I've used it for a hip bag. It does. Chrome Industries makes a proper hip badge for like $20 or hip pocket for $20. So I don't know, but I'm not gonna do it. But basically, your belt will go through here and here, and well, it looks like this. It's kind of big and stupid. But I mean, whatever. I mean, if you're going on a long ride and you don't want to like wear a backpack and have like back sweat, and this is all you got, this is great for like a bottle of water, some power bars, or whatever. I mean, you can even put in like flat tire fix, your tools. So it's not bad, and there is like a cardboard, or I don't know, probably knowing them, carbon fiber backing right there, so nothing's gonna poke you. Okay, so that's a tool pouch, and I was supposed to look up all these prices before I did this. I forgot, so don't quote me on the prices. I don't know, this is about $50. All right. Next, this is probably their most popular accessory. This is the Folio. I really don't see the point of buying an R6, which field pack, because field pack is an R2, an R6, and an R8. So let's just use the proper terminology. Field pack, if you're not going to get a Folio, because it's pretty needed, and I'll get to that later on why you kind of need one of these with an R6 field pack. So basically, this is sort of like an extra big tool pouch, but I feel the tool pouch expands out more, and here's why. So first of all, you have two zippered compartments here. You also have a place for pens or pocket knives, anything with a clip like a pen. And this also, if you pack it up to the brim, you could just flap this up, and you can zip this up, and then it attaches to your bag, and you're fine. This handle back here, they also advertise as like a U-lock holder on your bag. Yeah, sure. If that's where you want to put your U-lock, it will work. I mean, I just stick it in the back of my pants or have a U-lock attachment on my bicycle, but sure, you could slide it in there, and they say it also doubles as a hand pouch. Sure. Anyway. So here's the thing I don't like about the Folio, especially the Folio without the VX lining. I had an R8 VX Folio that had the nice white lining, and I didn't have this problem. Basically, if you put something in here and you pull it out, oh no, how annoying, the lining comes out. The VX white lining on the VX products doesn't do that. The other thing is, and this is just a problem with a lot of Mission Workshop stuff, is if you pack on this back pocket, you're not going to really have much room for this front pocket. So something to keep in mind. And just like a quick comparison, back to the tool pouch for a second. This thing, I really feel, I don't know, maybe it's just in my head, but if you can look at the extension on that versus, let's see if I can do this. I don't know. it looks similar, but I still feel the orange tool pouch expands more than the Folio. Okay. And also another thing I'm going to get back to is why I ultimately went with the field pack over the Sanction, which is actually one of my first bags from them. Okay, so next up is the big. Oh, and by the way, the Folio is $75, give or take. Big Daddy. This is the laptop case. So first thing I want to say is, don't waste your money on this thing unless you carry your computer like almost every day by bike. Because when you put your computer in here, it just, the design, I think, I don't know if they could have done anything differently, but like it puts the weight on the outside of the pack. So like if you're like walking, like you feel it. So you really shouldn't put your bag in roll top mode. In case you don't know, the field pack goes into roll top mode, but it also can buckle down, just like the cargo packs, the Vandal and the Rambler. So if you have your computer in there, you really need to buckle this and cinch it so it can hold that extra weight. So like if you're walking down the steps or something, it's not going to be jiggling. So I do take my computer home with me almost every day from work. So that's why I got this. So it's more protection than the little laptop sleeve that they have in the back of this bag. I'll show that in a minute. And it's also easier to get in and out because it is a dedicated laptop sleeve. So even if I have my field pack packed with crap, normally getting my computer in and out will be difficult in the actual bag's laptop sleeve. But with this, it's just, that's the only thing that, I put in here. And it also has like super, super thick padding. Not, curiously, actually, I just realized this now. Not so much like, so there's no padding here, but there is padding on the sides and on the back, and it's pretty thick. So even if like you fell like backwards and like you landed on it, I think these bumpers would protect it. Anyway, it gives a lot of good protection. And this actually is white on the inside, which is kind of cool. Like I said, the black VX21R6 came with that. There's not too much else you can use this for, unfortunately. If you're not using your for a computer, it's kind of a lot of dead weight, unless you have like, flat, long items like magazines or newspapers or, I've chucked other stuff in there. Like I always keep some tissues with me. I always keep wipes with me for my kid who's always like getting food all over his face and everything. So like, that fits in there. So like stuff, put in snacks. I think you could probably even fit in like most water bottles. Yeah, you can. And not so pretty, like you could see it kind of like sticking out a little bit. But I mean, whatever, it works. So yeah. Oh, phone rang. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so this is like $90, and again, I really wouldn't get it unless you travel with your computer a lot. So, okay, that's the laptop case. All right, now, the side pouches. We have the roll top and zipper. So, let's take a look at these guys. Let's do this first. So, when I was ordering this, well, first of all, if you go with one of each, you're going to have an asymmetrical look. That might bother some people. I know it kind of bothered me, but ultimately I wanted to go with one of each. Although I actually feel, and again, this is if money is not an object, you should go with two of these and one of the zip. And here's why, at least for me. So when I travel with my son, we're always have water bottles, and you know, these are designed, you know, these are water bottle holders at their core. Actually, let me get the water bottle out of the laptop case just to show you. And it can actually fit, well, like, so this is a 800 milliliter water bottle. It fits that no problem. But actually this thing can actually fit pretty larger water bottles. So here we have a growler. What are this clocking? I think this is 32 ounces. This is 27 ounces. So not double, but bigger. Fits, right? So anyway, the problem with the zippered side pack is you really can't fit water bottles. You can fit like a little one in there. I kind of wish I had two of these, and I would recommend, if you're only going to get two of these. If you have money, get two of these and one zip, because the zip does have a lot of nice features. I'll get that in a minute. But the thing is, this can kind of also take the place of a zipper pocket, because it's not just for water bottles. You could chuck anything in here. And I don't know the individual dimensions of this, like how many liters it can hold versus the zip top, but it can hold things other than a water bottle. So, you know, I would get two of these. I only have one. I should probably pick up another one. If I see a cheap one on eBay, I will. And I guess I won't care what color it is, even though I really do care and I want a black one. Okay, so this is the zip top one, and real quick, you can do this two ways. So you can have it attached to your bag with the zipper facing out, which if you're wearing your bag, you just slide it in front of you, zip, get what you need. Or if you're traveling and, you know, maybe you're in tight quarters, I don't know, some fucking shitty country, you could flip it this way. So if someone was up behind you, they're not going to be able to access the zipper. You can only access the zipper from the back. I don't know. So, I'll show you what I mean. So in here, I keep snacks for my kid, and also if I have our energies, because I'm pretty tired. So this is just like an easy access. So, well, let me show you. Like, oh, I want to bring this water bottle. Well, oh. What do you know? I've had this water bottle for so long, and I never knew it fit in here. Huh. Might have to rethink my advice here. Well, you know what? I guess kind of for everything. I guess it can fit a water bottle. And then it gives you the option to also just have the zip pocket too. Well, but it can't fit this one. I don't know how thirsty you get. Actually, watch. You can tell I don't edit these guys because I'm like learning stuff about my own crap. Well, alright, I stand corrected. This can totally fit the same size water bottles that this can fit. Alright, case closed, get one of each. I will say though, it's a lot easier to access the water bottle from that. But I guess it's a lot easier to access your crap from here because you have a top-down view of it, where with the water bottle you have to kind of dig in there. Alright, so actually I want to keep those in there, I think. So those are all the accessories. And also just, I got another cell utility case that I put on the arm strap. Always. Just indispensable to have quick access to something without taking the pack off. Almost kind of want to have two. I don't know how that would look. I mean, I guess I do have another pouch. Of course I did. It's not VX though. What do you think? Maybe. Anyway, now to the bag. So, first of all, these bags are really expensive. They're like $2.25, so they're already like $20 more than the sanction, and you get one pocket. Yeah, thanks Fishing Workshop. That's all they give you. I think it's really cheap. You get a pocket here. That's it. And like, whatever, you could actually kind of fit a decent amount of crap in there. Whoops. Okay, not too much crap though. Great place to put sunglasses or little things. So then you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, F that, I'm gonna just get a sanction. It comes with all these pockets. Why would you get this? I'll tell you why I ultimately decided to go with this. If you go back to my sanction review, if the sanction is packed to the brim, the other pockets are kind of rendered useless. I think like I had toothpaste in my sanction one time, and like I couldn't get it out. I had to like take stuff out of the main belly of the bag. Well, that's whack. Well, the thing with the field pack is this thing can be so packed to the brim, but because the pieces are separate and they just slide on, this can be packed to the brim and it's not going to impact the stuff that's in here. And that wasn't the case with the sanction, because it was all kind of like one bag, and these are separate pieces. So that's ultimately why I went with this bag, even though it was like a lot more expensive. I just thought it was more useful. Another thing that was a little curious that I didn't figure out at first was you have an attachment point here, here, and here. So I understand for here, if you're going to do flap down mode. But if you're going to do roll down mode, why would you ever put it here? Because then you don't have quick access to your, one zippered pocket. Let's see, right? Like, oh, I have to undo my buckle to get in there. I'll just put it here. Well, this is only if you have the laptop attachment, because the laptop attachment is so big, it covers this lower hook. So in case you were wondering, and like all Mission Workshop backpacks, this also has an internal laptop case, and I think I don't have anything in there right now. But yeah, unfortunately, unlike my sanction, this goes all the way to the bottom. So it's really not good to put a computer in there, because if you put your bag down, it will hit the floor. But the sanction, and I think they're newer bags, this rear laptop packet that they have, it stops like about an inch before the end of the bag, which is really nice. It's more floats. They didn't do that with this, maybe because they're like, oh, why should we when we sell laptop compartments? Yeah, so that's kind of my complete, full, total review. But I did have something special that I wanted to show as well. So the way I look at it is this. If you plunk down $800 to get this whole set, obviously money doesn't mean anything to you. I say plunk down $200 more, give or take, and have a 20-liter and a 40-liter. Why not? You already got all the pieces. They work. But this just isn't any 40-liter. This is, in case you haven't been able to tell, this is the R8. This is single-handedly their #1 most expensive bag. Just this bag, no accessories, $345. Total ripoff, in my opinion. I mean, you're buying a bag that has a zippered pocket and the laptop pocket, and that's it for $345. Yes, it has the diamond ripstop. Yes, it has the luxury white high-vis VX liner, but so did my much cheaper, I think I paid $220 for that one, VX 21. So my only thought is why the field packs are so expensive to begin with, and why the R8 is more expensive, is I guess these nylon straps are kind of expensive, and the manufacturing process of putting them on are expensive. And this is a 1000D Cordura, where the normal field packs are made of 500D, so it is a nicer material. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I've never used these two rails. I mean, I guess the thought is, well, all my pieces fell on the floor here, but I guess what you could do is, you know, if you're on like an expedition or whatever, you could put one here, another there, and another there. I guess maybe like for water bottles, 2 water bottle holders here, 2 side packs here, or maybe you're like the mule on a long trek and you're going to be carrying all 4 water bottles for people. I haven't really figured it out. I don't know, but people buy them. I didn't buy this. I got this through Craigslist on a really good deal. Some guy was just unloading this and like tons of accessories, and I was like, you know what? I would never buy a new R8, but it'd be kind of cool to have an R8 in my collection. So yeah. That's it. There is one more piece actually that I want to show you guys. I forgot. Hopefully it's in here. It's not in here. And I'm not going to get up and go grab it. But what it is, it's like 20 bucks, and it's the little strap that can basically turn any of these components into like a satchel. It just kind of hooks onto here, and then it gives you like a strap. It's like $24. Man, I used it. I just went on a trip last weekend, and I brought the big guy and all the attachments. Went on a pretty big trip, but I didn't want to bring this gigantic bag with me on short day trips. So I actually just brought this and the tool pouch, and then I slid on the shoulder strap attachment. You can check it on the website. Sorry, I forgot to grab it. It's in my room. Anyway. So yeah, this is a complete review of Mission Workshop Field Pack, VX21R6 and R8 and all the accessories. Super expensive system, but this is my personal go-to, and I've had and used all of their bags, and this is the one that I personally go to. So, and it's kind of fun to piece it all together, secondhand too, if that's your thing. So. Anyway, alright guys, thanks again for watching. I'll be back with new reviews soon.